For Leonardo fans, Google's Nano Banana is now available. Let me show you how it works. My name is Rosh, and I'm the co-host of the Creative AI Show, where we are two creative guys talking AI. And I just clicked on the image button, and it brings us over to the image area at Leonardo. And as you can see, we have many different options over at Leonardo. Here's ChatGPT's image 1, and here is Nano Banana. Click. All the fuss around Nano Banana really has to do with its consistency, its character consistency. In other words, you can create a number of different scenes that you could turn into video with the same character, and the character will remain consistent better than many other models. Now, is Nano Banana the best image creation model? Not necessarily, but that consistency element certainly puts it at the top of the pack, because in general, as a general rule, AI image generators, no matter the platform, are all pretty darn good in general. You can start off with a prompt, or you could add your own image. For example, if you have a character that you want to be consistent, or there's an image you wish to edit, I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But let's start off with an image that's created directly in Leonardo first using Nano Banana. A model in a green dress walking down a space city street. Well, that's pretty cool. Now we want to make sure we have a consistent character, but let's say we want the dress to be red. So here's the question. We know that you can have a conversation, say in Gemini, where you also have Nano Banana, and you would just say, turn the dress red. Here we have our prompt still here. So let's erase it and just see if that's okay, and this is the proper way to do it. Turn the dress red. Well, that did not work at all. We got a red dress. So we need to figure out how to do this properly. So would we just go here? Okay, yeah. So when we enlarge it, we'll say turn the dress red. That should probably do it. There we go. That worked out just fine, I think. Let's see. Let's take a look at the other version. I'm not seeing, or am I, the consistency that Nano Banana on Gemini brings. It's similar, but it's not exactly. We seem to have lost some detail. Yeah, we've lost some detail. Look here, we have more detail up here, and the look, and then we go here, and we've lost detail overall. Let's try it again. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. And it is a little bit different dress too, right? So here we are. We can have multiple generations. Ah, there we go. So there's the reason. It was defaulted to ChatGPT image 1. So you can see the difference right there. Let's go down to Nano Banana. And that's interesting because this was created in Nano Banana. So why would it default to something else? Again, we're learning little things along this way that may help you work through or avoid some frustration. So let's now say, turn the dress red. And again, we're in Nano Banana. We zoom in, here we are, and I can tell already, and I'm sure you can, the difference. And I guess this is a great example. This is the image, ChatGPT image 1, and this is Nano Banana, which now is what we asked for. So let's now upload an image and do some editing. I'm uploading a cowboy image that I created, I think in Rev, of all things. And let's say, what do we want to do with this image? Let's Nano Banana, turn the cowboy hat blue. Generate. Here's the original, and here's the one with blue. Now, we work from this palette if we want to make additional adjustments. Again, we need to double check. Okay, it is in Nano Banana, and I don't know why it defaulted before, but maybe that was just the default on this large side. We have options here, such as bringing this image to life. And that's why this consistency element is so important, because we can now tell a story along the way. And what we can do is say, turn this video into, a scene of some sort, have the cowboy do something specific and so forth. And then, or even beforehand, we can say right now that I want to add an image, add an element. Let's see if there's something in the library. This car. Purple car is behind the cowboy. So if you need product placement, it should be consistent. Again, double checking the Nano Banana again. And there we go. Took out the cows and put in the cowboy here with the blue hat. And there's our car. But you know what? Let's just say we want the cowboy hat for branding the same color as the car. Now that's interesting because we're not specifically saying what color the car is, but we want the cowboy hat to match it. Let's see how well that works. There we go. Look at that. Excellent. Now let's make this sunset and turn the lights on, the front headlights on the car. So now it is sunset and the car headlights are now on. Go. Now you have some options that have multiple versions, but quite honestly with Nano Banana, you shouldn't have to have multiple versions because it should be right the first time, exactly what you're looking for. And so if you have multiple versions, let's say you select 6 versions, well, it'll be 6 versions of the same thing, really. And here's our cowboy with the lights on, sunset, everything. He's consistent. Let's take a look. Consistent all the way through. That is the magic of Nano Banana and why people are so excited about it. It's more about the Photoshop element, but just through chat. And that's a big deal. And people are having a great time because now, as you can see, we could say, put the cowboy on a horse, or now the cowboy is confronting the bad guy, or now the cowboy is walking into the saloon. And it's the same cowboy with the blue hat, or the purple hat, or the cowboy with a really cool car with a purple hat at sunset. Let me know what you're creating in Leonardo in the comments below. If you want to hear more about AI for the creative, well, definitely check into the Creative AI Show every Monday on this YouTube channel and your favorite podcast location, where we are 2 creative guys talking AI. I'll see you in the next video.